Yo, what's good, YouTube? Welcome back. Or if it's your first time, welcome to Schuyler Reacts. Today we got something a little bit different. I usually react to like music and sports reaction, but today we have 12 incredible moments caught on camera. I hope you guys enjoy. As always, leave a like, comment, subscribe, join the fam, and yeah, let's get it.
From a record-breaking firework in Malta that lit up the entire sky, and a
What?
speedboat in Idaho that wound up stranded on the rocks, to a group of hikers caught by surprise when lightning struck an erupting volcano, and a storm chaser in Minnesota who managed to capture the birth of a monster tornado.
Alright, so why this person in this car just sitting right there? Like, you're not on Twister, bro. This is not the movie. Drive. Put that shit in drive and get going.
Here
What the
are
hell?
some of the most incredible moments of summer caught on camera.
Shout out to Underworld.
Dalton, Minnesota is a tiny town of 215 people in Otter Tail County. Tornadoes
200?
are generally the last thing on their minds, but that all changed on July 8th of 2020 when a violent EF4 twister tracked a 9-mile path of destruction through town. The
Damn.
tornado touched down south of Otter Tail County shortly after 5 p.m. A local man was driving by as the storm crossed the road in front of him. Mesmerized, he stopped his car and stepped out to record the storm.
Bro, I swear to God, a tornado is like the worst thing can possibly. I'll live through a million hurricanes before I even want to live through one tornado. There's no way. Hell no.
Immediately learned how strong a real tornado can be.
That's insane. They're just sitting right there, too. It sounds like a monster. It just sitting in the same exact spot. It's not even moving. This person driving even closer. All right, people just have a death wish at this point. That's insane.
Wow!
Bro, it's barely moved.
At the time, towns between Ashby and Dalton, Minnesota were under severe thunderstorm watch by the National Weather Service. Around 4:10 p.m., they predicted a few instances of hail and wind, but said there was a low risk for tornadoes. Then, about an hour later, this drill bit tornado spawned in
Low
front
risk.
of our cameraman.
All right.
And you can see why they call these types of storms drill bit tornadoes. Look how it carves up the grass as it moves, leaving a long brown scar in its wake. Our cameraman was lucky he caught the storm in its early stages. It went on to cause EF3 and EF4 damage, destroying a
Damn.
machine shop and a 2-story homestead. Sadly, one man lost his life while taking Snapchats of the storm outside that machine shop.
Stupid.
Central Park, Colorado, formerly known as
Like, why are you taking pictures and videos of a tornado that's right next to you? Like, I don't understand people, bro, whatsoever.
Stapleton, is a large neighborhood on the outer limits of Denver and Aurora. In fact, it's the largest residential neighborhood in Denver, with 12 sub-neighborhoods, 11
Damn.
schools, 50 parks, and 7 pools. On August 18th of 2019, swimmers at one of those pools witnessed one of the strangest things they'd ever seen. It was like a scene from a children's book about magical beds, whisking them off to a fantasy land. It was known
What?
as the Great Mattress Migration of 2019. And if that sounds ridiculous, just wait until you see what it looked like.
Like, where the hell all these mattresses came from? Look like free air mattresses to me. You get an air mattress. You get an air mattress. Everyone gets an air mattress. I don't know what's the story behind this. It seems so random, like a bunch of air mattresses that start blowing with the wind.
Thankfully, those were all air mattresses, so they didn't cause any damage besides a few spilled drinks. They blew over from a nearby event called Bed Cinema. The event company had set up 150 air mattresses with
Damn.
pillows, blankets, and lighted bedside tables. The 4-day event costs between $50 and $70, depending on the bed size. Thankfully, the wind only caused a minor hiccup on night 1 of Bed Cinema. About 100 of those mattresses flew across the park, with some landing in a nearby pool. According to one witness, one of the event organizers was running around trying to catch the beds. Defeated, she looked at them and said, "This is a disaster." From what we can tell, they wrangled all their beds back and were able to enjoy their movie night.
Oh, really? Oh.
Skowhegan, Maine is a small town in
Hey, you know, if that happened in Florida, you know, at least a couple of those beds was not making it back to that event. I'm just saying.
Somerset County. It's home to about 8,600 people who aren't used to high-speed police chases through their old New England streets.
I never knew Nova Scotia was right there. Interesting. I thought it was like somewhere in the Middle East or something. But anyways.
Raymond Ellis Jr. wanted to change that. The 34-year-old from Skowhegan was on the run after police wanted him in connection with a recent drug investigation. The chase ended in the parking lot of the old Skowhegan mill just as a contractor was drilling holes for new electrical boxes. He thought he had a bird's-eye view of the chase, but may have gotten more than he bargained for.
Oh, oh. Oh, hell no. What the? Bro, what are the odds? That's sketchy. Good thing he wasn't that high up because if he was a lot higher, bro, that'd have been like a life and death situation.
Luckily, our cameraman kept his balance and the crane didn't tip over. On the ground, Mr. Ellis was arrested for possession, fleeing, and striking multiple police vehicles. He
Damn.
also hit a pedestrian during the chase, but thankfully they were unharmed. It's unclear if our electrician kept working or took the rest of the day off. After this experience, the least he deserved was an extra hour for lunch.
Hell no. Go home with pay. What you mean the least you can do is an hour extra for lunch? Hell no. Go home. You get the rest of the day off. What the hell?
Everyone loves a fireworks show, but many
Yup.
don't appreciate the careful planning that goes into making them look good. Professional pyrotechnic crews have to time everything just right to put on a
Perfect.
memorable performance. But sometimes, pure chaos is even better. A few years ago, a crowd gathered outside the town of Adelphia in southern Italy to enjoy an evening of fireworks. Let's just say they do fireworks a little differently in Italy. Also, we want to make it clear to YouTube that this is a professional fireworks display and that you should
Professional.
not try this at home.
Bro, you know how loud that is? Okay, this can't be a fireworks show. First of all, it's daytime. Second of all you hearing is gunshots and sparks. You're not even seeing any fireworks. Nah, that is sketchy. Oh, hell no. I would took off running. I was not trusting it. Hell no. Bro, what the hell did I just witness?
Now, while this seems like
Like as soon as you think it's gonna die down, it does get more intense. It just get louder and more intense. What the hell was that?
something went wrong, we believe this was actually exactly what was supposed to happen. Shows like this exist all over the world, where it's basically just a barrage of ground salutes at close range. The noise and chaos is what makes it so special and exciting. Still, it does seem like several people are standing a bit too close to the action. Thankfully, everybody walked away unscathed, and probably with an adrenaline rush like no other.
That shit was loud.
Every year, thousands of people around Thailand gather to celebrate the Bun Bang Phai Festival. It's known around the world as the Thai Rocket Fest. It's a lively event featuring music, performances, plenty of food, and of course, homemade rockets. The coolest among those rockets are called girandolas. They're like giant spinning wagon wheels that rotate into
cool.
the sky. They'll always leave behind a smoke trail resembling a double helix. The coolest part is that they're all homemade. Locals will spend weeks making these things out of bamboo. Most of the time,
Oh,
they
really?
launch without a hitch.
I can't see anything. Oh, there it goes. Bro, I thought it was like this big. Bro, that's like, bro, that is huge. I'm like, I don't see anything. I thought it was like little small disc that goes up. That is huge. What the hell? That's like the size of like 3 cars. That's insane. Homemade? Damn, that's high. Dude, just come back crashing. Oh, I had a parachute. Oh, that's pretty cool.
Other times, though, things won't go so well.
Damn.
Others will make it off the ground, but have difficulty flying straight up.
So you gotta do it just perfect.
The festival is believed to date back to pre-Buddhist times when people would launch rockets to ask the gods for rain. That's why the festival typically happens before the rainy season. Locals believe that a successful
Interesting.
festival means a bountiful harvest. When an owner's rocket blows up or misfires, they're thrown into a puddle of mud. According to some sources, they must cover themselves in it as an apology. The cool mud also helps soothe any burns they may have gotten during the misfire.
Just listen to other like people culture and religion and whatnot. It's so interesting to see like no matter what part of the world you are, everyone like worship some type of god and like whatever like their idea or beliefs are. And it's so strange. It's so strange how like people do it in different ways to show appreciation and whatnot.
The ocean giveth, and the ocean can taketh away. Nobody knows that better than fishermen. On October 27th of 2012, two career fishermen from Ireland learned how quickly Mother Nature can turn on you. 20-year-old Captain Stephen Kearney and his friend were fishing off the coast of Ireland. That's when their
Damn.
vessel, Snowdonia, went over a wave and began taking on water.
Bro, the ocean is one place you don't. Is one thing you don't want to play with, bro. Like, cause we don't understand the ocean fully. We don't know what's in the water completely. Cause the deeper you go down, bro, it's just like a whole different world down there. And yeah, and I believe sometimes some of those creatures come up to the surface and go back down and whatnot. And I don't want to find out what's down there.
Little bit turned into a lot, and their boat sank quickly. Lucky for them, another fishing vessel was sailing by.
Did it hit a reef or something?
Go to the side, go to the side.
Yeah, go this way, yeah.
But
He's asking you to go.
speak about timing. That could have been GG's for them.
Bet tai tam pirmą dieną tai normaliai vaikiukai, ne?
Damn, that shit went under.
According to reports, the other vessel took 10 minutes to pull Stephen and his buddy out of the water. From there, they waited for the Irish Coast Guard to airlift them back to shore. Stephen said things got extra scary when his friend got tangled in the lines. We believe that's why they aren't jumping off immediately when the other boat arrives. On average, the Irish Sea drops down to 56 degrees Fahrenheit in the middle of October. In waters that cold, it can take between 1 and 6 hours to perish from hypothermia.
Yeah, that's near freezing, to be honest.
These guys were lucky another boat was passing by. Who knows how long it would have taken the Coast Guard to find them.
GG's.
Malta is a small European island country in the Mediterranean Sea between southern Sicily and Tunisia. During the first week of September, it celebrates the annual Feast of St. Catherine of Alexandria, the patron saint of the Sinai Monastery. There will be
Oh, that was just about a week ago? 2 weeks ago? Yeah.
marching bands, decorations, and plenty of fireworks in her honor. In 2016, the Feast of St. Catherine broke a record you wouldn't associate with Catholic holidays. They launched the world's largest firework. It featured a 48-inch shell that weighed close to 600 pounds. It was so big that it looked like a military-grade rocket launching into the air.
That's insane. I wonder how much that costs. What the hell? Bro, that was from one firework. It lit up the entire sky like this. One firework.
The record-breaking firework was called the Balloon Tal Blelen, which I definitely said wrong and roughly translates to a ball of balls. The name makes sense, as the 48-inch shell is basically just a ball packed full of smaller shells that you might typically see at your local show. However, Malta didn't hold on to the record for long. The current record holder is a 2,800-pound shell launched over Steamboat Springs, Colorado. To be honest, though,
Damn,
I
for
think
what?
the 48-inch one was a hell of a lot cooler. Volcán de Fuego, also known as the Volcano of Fire, is one of 3 massive stratovolcanoes overlooking Antigua, Guatemala. The mountain is famous for being constantly active, with
Damn.
tiny ash and
That's a-
gas explosions every
That's a pretty cool shot, not gonna lie.
15 to 20 minutes. It's why many hikers and volcano enthusiasts flock to Fuego every year. There's a good chance something spectacular might happen. Back in 2023, a group of hikers positioned themselves on the slopes of Mount Fuego. They would have been happy with the ash spewing from the crater. Lucky for them, they witnessed a phenomenon that still baffles scientists today.
Hier hoch zu laufen. Oh. And see. What?
No way.
Oh, what?
It struck the
I
volcano?
got this. What the?
Seen it before?
Oh, I've never seen this before. No.
Bro, that lightning struck the volcano.
The jury is still out on what causes volcanic lightning. We know it generally happens at the beginning of an eruption, but we're not sure why it occurs in the first place.
And because all that hot air with the moisture with the atmosphere, and it creates some type of like a mini storm, I would guess, and then that's when the lightning comes in. I don't know. That's just my guess, but
The two competing theories are
if you know, let me know in the comments.
static electricity and ice crystals high in the atmosphere. Some believe that particles in the ash cloud rub together, creating giant static shocks. Others believe that ice and water vapor high in the ash cloud cause lightning like your typical thunderstorm. Whatever
Yup.
the cause, there's no doubt that volcanic lightning is one of Mother Nature's most stunning mysteries. Just make sure you're far enough away. Remember, it only happens over erupting volcanoes. The Clearwater River Rush is
That's funny because I won't dox myself, but like I live near Clearwater too. So knowing that there's a Clearwater in Iowa and then yeah, Idaho. I said Iowa, Idaho, and then one in Florida.
an annual jet boat race in Clearwater County, Idaho. Racers come from all over to push their high-speed boats to the limit. Some underestimate the terrain and spend more time out of the water than in it. Take these racers, for example. It was June 19th of 2021. Spectators gathered along the riverbank to watch the drivers pass by. That's when a boat flew around the bend and lost control in a narrow gap. Thankfully, both pilots were okay.
Oh nah. Oh.
Oh, man!
Damn, that sucks.
Oh, man!
That
Are they
sucks.
okay? Oh, I know. Oh, man. That sucks.
Did you see him hit that rock?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, you
that was...
you know that boat is effed up. That driver, he is that captain, whatever you call him, bro, he's done for. Even the co-pilot is looking at him like, bro, you good?
Yes, I did. Yeah, that was...
Let's see that one again. Everything seems fine as they approach the bottleneck. That's when their boat catches a wake and starts hopping across the water. They lose control after the second hop and wind up steering into the rocky bank. Even the little kid knows that wasn't supposed to happen. Luckily, both pilots emerged from the boat unharmed. It's unclear if their boat was beyond repair or if they could patch it up and continue racing the next day.
I don't know, cause that boat landed hard as shit on that rock though, so it might have a few like cracked body. I don't know if you can repair that, but like it's probably fiberglass, so you should be able to.
Ruidoso, New Mexico is a small village in Lincoln County. It's home to about 8,000 people who enjoy stunning views of the Sacramento Mountains. It's
Okay.
also home to a winter resort called Ski Apache, which is owned and operated by the Mescalero Apache tribe. Ski Apache is open to hikers during the off-season and
Bro,
provides
look at that scenery. That shit is beautiful, bro. God damn. I need to travel more. This is a must, man.
several outdoor activities. While at the mountain for a ziplining adventure, Pete Hildebrand caught something incredible on camera. It's not
UFO?
every day that you see a med evac helicopter spinning out of control.
He coming in hot, to be honest. Yeah, I'm about to say he coming in a little bit too hot. Yeah, that driver, he's new. He's definitely new. That pilot, he just got his pilot license like the day before. On a fluke.
According to reports, someone had gotten hurt on the mountain. We're not sure to what extent, but it was bad enough to require an emergency medical evacuation.
That can't even get
Unfortunately, the pilot misjudged the landing and damaged the tail rotor. Thankfully, he was okay. Another pilot who flies for the local news station said elevation played a significant role. The base of Ski Apache is 9,000 feet high. Altitude, combined with hot temperatures, will reduce the amount of lift you're getting from the blades. The thin air makes it harder to slow down while landing, which is why it looks like our pilot slammed into the ground. As for
That's what I was saying. I was like, he coming in a little too high. I don't know if he's supposed to be going that fast while descending for a landing. That's supposed to, take your time and make sure, a little soft bump. But he just went for it. But that explains it.
For the person who needed medical attention, it sounded like the local sheriff's department took care of it. Truckee, California is a small town in Nevada County. It's home to about 16,000 people living a few miles northwest of Lake Tahoe. Anybody from the area knows you don't mess with a mama bear when her cubs are around. Sergeant Montpere knew the risks when a call came in about a bear cub trapped in a dumpster. Apparently, he and Mama Bear had been foraging for food when the lid closed, trapping the baby inside. Pear's body cam captured the whole encounter. Lucky for him, Mama Bear could tell he was only trying to help.
I remember, I'm a friend. There you go, baby. Go to mama.
That's nice, bro.
I remember, I'm a friend.
He's like, I remember, I'm a friend.
There you go, baby. Go to mama.
Ah, that's so wholesome.
The call came in after several people saw Mama Bear trying but failing to save her cub. When police showed up, she retreated up the rocks but kept a watchful eye from above. According to Truckee PD, this was Sergeant Pear's second bear rescue in a few weeks' time. That's why his new nickname around the department is the Bear Whisperer. Of all the nicknames one can have, that one's pretty cool.
Bear Whisperer.
If you find yourself walking around downtown Albuquerque, look for members of the NMMP, or the New Mexico Mounted Police. The Albuquerque Police Department currently has 12 on its roster, but it's looking to expand. The mounted police help de-escalate situations before they get out of hand. There's something about a 1,000-pound animal that deters people from committing crimes. This shoplifter learned the true meaning of horsepower when he tried to steal over $200 worth of merchandise from
Bro, nah, that shit is funny as hell. You imagine stealing from a store, right? And you walking out the store and you see a police with a big ass horse that was there, like, hey, freeze, stop there. And you try to run and he does, hey, behind of you. Bro, that shit is scary as hell. I don't care what you say.
Walgreens.
Stop! Albuquerque police! You are being detained! Stop! Stop!
And a horse is crazy.
Stop! You're being detained! Stop!
He said no.
Albuquerque police, stop! What does he mean? Stop!
Not the backup on the horse.
What does he mean?
My man called backup on the horse. I'm dead as fuck.
Stop!
Oh.
You need to stop or force will be used against you. You understand me? Get on the ground. Get on the ground.
Bro, you're
Get on the
surrounded,
ground.
bro.
You're being detained. Get out of the road. Get out of the road. You are not free to leave. Do you understand? Force will be used against you. How did you see? You are being detained.
Okay, I understand, right? There's 3 of them, 2 on a horse. At least one get down and arrest the guy. Y'all sitting on a horse. Freeze, you're being detained. Well, actually detain the guy. Like, hop off the horse and arrest the guy already. God damn.
For suspected shoplifting. I'm gonna fucking use force. Get on the ground.
Damn, about time.
You are not free to leave.
Our shoplifter is 30-year-old Mark Chacon. Employees watched him steal from the store and immediately flagged down a mounted patrol. They quickly caught up with Chacon, who'd never in a million years outrun those horses. You could call
Facts.
it a high-steed chase. People in downtown Albuquerque are happy to see more mounted officers. When they can walk up and pet the horses, it helps connect the local PD to the community. It's not like you can walk up and start petting a police cruiser. That might get you in trouble. Back in 2020, a French filmmaker
Look at that
decided to
view.
head to the Pleiades Mountains to practice some paragliding. It was something he had done many times before, so in theory, things should have
What?
gone off without a hitch.
That
And at
view was
first,
insane.
everything was going just fine. He was in the air for several minutes when out of nowhere, things took a dramatic turn.
What you mean? I don't understand what's happening. What? Nah, this is a new fear unlock. There's no way in hell I'm paragliding after this shit. He's tangled. Look at his legs. You have a second parachute at least? A backup emergency one? Bro, that is so scary. He's still coming in hot too. I'll bet you that this will be his last time ever paragliding. I'll tell you that. I guarantee it. That's his last time ever paragliding. It would definitely be my last time.
Very good. Ouah. Putain la vache. Ouah, nom de Dieu. Wouh! Ouah, putain!
My man almost just died.
A powerful gust of wind knocked him off course and right into his parachute. Tangled in the cords, it was difficult for him to regain control. Once that clearly became impossible, he opted for his reserve chute. But
Okay.
that too nearly took a turn for the worst. He threw it on, but it wouldn't open. You really can only imagine what is going through a person's mind in that moment. With literally seconds to spare, the reserve chute opened up and he landed safely on the ground. The man later told news outlets it took him several days to process what happened. Despite having several years of experience, 16 to be exact, things can
Damn.
still go wrong.
Bro, after 16 years of paragliding, that still happened. What? I should tell you, no matter how much training you have done, this and that, things can always take a wrong turn.
Sometimes you just push the limits a little too hard. If you enjoyed
Facts.
this video and want to see another
Facts, if you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, subscribe, let me know in the comments, and I'll see you guys for the next one. Peace.